they don't. So, you know, you can really see a person's journey through how a planets are trying to cope within different signs. So planets are the actors. They're in different signs. That's the script that they're reading. And the scene they're playing out is the house that they're in. So despite the wheel moving, the signs are moving, these houses will always be the energy of the original wheel. So the first house is always Aries energy. Second house is always Taurus energy. And that's how we can read charts. We can read charts because we're seeing this is right now. But we can see David Wilcock. Let's look at his charts. So David Wilcock, what's David Wilcock got? Let's move his transit. So you see he's got his sun in Aquarius. The sun is in detriment in Aquarius because the sun rules Leo. So he's got his sun in detriment. The sun is exalted in Aries. So if somebody's got their sun, Prince Charles has got his sun in Libra, so he's got his sun in full. So when a planet is exalted in a sign, the opposite sign, it becomes in full. When a planet rules a sign, so sun rules Leo, if it's in the opposite, it's in detriment. So that means Saturn rules Aquarius. That means that it will take him until his old age, Saturn, to fully experience his purpose. So he didn't make that. What else has he got? So he's got Mars in Sagittarius. That's good because Mars rules Aries, so he can express his Mars well. They said, yeah, he's got Mercury in Pisces. So I'm not sure sometimes we is he actually born with, let's just go back to him quickly, 1973, 3, 8, and Mercury. Yeah, it was definitely in Pisces, but it was definitely in Pisces because he's born. Okay, so he's born with Mercury, but it's losing visibility and it's retrograde. It's on its way back to Aquarius. So Mercury is unhappy here because Mercury rules Jack and Jill, analytical, mutable Earth, Virgo the Virgin, and logical little Gemini. So when Mercury, this is why Robin is always the clever one in Batman and Robin, because Jupiter is very pompous and bigger than life, and he doesn't like to get into the nitty-gritty of things. So you always have the hero that needs his backup, Mercury. So Mercury, he's born with Mercury in Pisces. So Pisces is a difficult place for Mercury because Mercury is about logic and analytical thinking, and Pisces is the abyss, it's chaos. It's where we lose ourselves, it's where we transcend material. So it's good for poets and writers, it's good for people who want to navigate in the invisible realm, which is what he did. He was a scientist, he was navigating in the invisible realm, and he was talking about aliens because that is the alien here. Okay, so what else have we got? Moon in Aries, so he must have had a very strong mother, but that's not a domicile or debilitated. Jupiter in Capricorn, yes. So Jupiter is considered exalted in Cancer. So in the opposite sign, it becomes full. That means that Jupiter hates being in the home of Saturn. Jupiter in Capricorn means you're going to have tough times. You're going to have to really work hard. You're going to have to be really Saturnian for people to listen to you. Whereas if you had Jupiter at home in Sagittarius, you could have all that flamboyancy and be as pompous as you like. But Jupiter in Capricorn, his expansion, his beliefs are going to be material. Because she's the material mother goat, old Mother Hubbard. He is going to be concerned with material things. So also he's got Mercury here in Pisces. So, you know, these are liars. These are people who aren't saying the truth. Pisces is working in secret. This is the home of Jupiter. Jupiter rules Pisces. And he's got Jupiter in wanting ruthless material gain in the third house of communication. So he could, because Jupiter rules Pisces, you know, he could have been pretending and lying because he wants material gain. Okay. So then we have the houses of the scene that you play out on. So this is the most important thing when you're looking at charts, is